Likely to see a conservative female president before a liberal one? Oh, that's an interesting question. Okay.
I think we'll see a Democratic. We've had three. We've had Geraldine Ferraro as a nominee, Hillary Clinton as a nominee, Kamala Harris as a nominee. We will have a Democratic female president.
And I don't know why this is something that they feel the need to push the issue about. Like, guys, who cares? Me personally, I don't care if I see a female president. I'm not saying that I even want to see a female president. I kind of feel like I don't want it. Like, I think I'm actually like, all right, because y'all know I got to keep it real with y'all. I'm vehemently against it. If it's not me, then I don't want a female. I know, and that's so female of me, right? Like, dang, what do you mean if it's not you? Look, I have really spent a lot of time stripping away my personal biases on a lot of different things. I'm America first, okay? Like, I don't hold back on that at all. I'm America first to the point where it is almost radical, right? And I'm America first in a way that still helps the rest of the world, okay? All right, sorry, this is not my presidential nomination speech. Anyway, so I'm not fighting for another female to be president. I don't care. But in this clip, Bill Maher shuts down his panel because he's tired of hearing the BS like we are. So let's go ahead and watch it.
In my lifetime.
I say...
And the asteroid will not hit her. She will deflect it, and with her superpowers, things will be okay.
Okay. Can I make one suggestion?
What?
Not a vice president named Tim.
Okay. Okay.
You know, enough with a lady and a Tim.
Okay.
Remember Tim Kaine?
Tim Kaine. Okay.
Tim Walsh.
Tim Walsh.
It is interesting how many global women leaders have come from the right. I mean, in Britain's now had 3 conservative female prime ministers before it had a single Labour one. The current conservative leader is a young black woman called Kemi Badenoch. Right. Now, that's pretty amazing, I think.
Well, I heard that she's off of rockers. Now, I don't pay as much attention as I usually, as I do with American politics to British politics, but I am cool with some people on Twitter, Suleiman Khalisi, who have told me that this black conservative woman is actually off her rockers. But I'd have to see, but you know, evidence to that. Not saying that I don't trust her, but I wouldn't be shocked, okay? Because anybody can call themselves a conservative these days. I mean, in America, you know, people call themselves conservatives, but they're all about hate speech laws. So I don't know.
And it's lovely that no one really makes a big deal out of it.
Well,
we look at Merkel as a Christian Democrat, Indira Gandhi, Mayer. These are hard-ass women.
Hard-ass women.
And there's something about that iron lady kind of, I'm going to go to war with the whole feminine shtick that's kind of really potent in the human psyche.
Well, I think people think that a woman leader has to kind of overcompensate a little towards strength, and people are drawn to strength. Mm-hmm. Look at Clowney, you know. I mean... Like Trump.
Oh, sorry.
Really have to spell that out?
It's late.
By the way, you left out Shirley Chisholm. She wasn't a nominee, but she ran for president.
She ran for president.
Yeah.
Mexico just elected a female president. Mm-hmm. We've had female presidents in Africa. It's time, folks. We know how to lead. We can build a future.
It's not about it's time. People just don't want it. If they don't want it, they don't want it. I heard Mexico's election was pretty bloody. I'm not going to get into it. But, you know, it's not about its time. If people don't want it, they don't want it. They're not voting for it. Or maybe they're just picking the wrong... Well, again, they're not picking me, so that's why it's not good. All right.
Everybody.
By the way, guys, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you to every eye that lands on these videos.
You just got to pick... I know, but you can't...
Next time have an actual primary where a woman candidate can prove her worth and not just be stuck in and nominated at the very last minute because you had a dotard running that you wouldn't fess up to?
Well, first of all,
isn't the DNC responsible for that?
That's not fair.
First of all, we had a primary.
I don't know, but it doesn't sound
Joe and Kamala did win enough delegates. 14 million people participated in it, and we should not disenfranchise those Americans. So, but look,
there are
I thought it would have been better.
Wait, by the way,
if
she was on a ticket that got elected to the White House. It's not like she was never voted for.
But if you want to have a
I just want you to put that out there. That's all.
She was a strong good.
How was that something with his hands? It's kind of weird, Neil.
But you know what?
Terrible candidate. If you can't see that now, when are you going to see it?
First of all, this so many
I can
wrong.
put my glasses on and I can still tell you I can see a leader when I see a leader.
Kamala Harris was not a leader, okay? Kamala Harris, I'm not even sure, was born in America. Yes, I'm going to Trump this one. Yes. She hated America. It is very easy to get leftist immigrant, like first generation. I guess they said that she was born in America, lived mostly in Canada. Like, y'all didn't connect with the people. Is there anything you would do with different than Joe Biden? I can't think of a thing. Okay, that's not a leader, okay?
Excuse me.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead,
There's
baby.
been so many wrong things said here by everybody. I'd like to correct some of them. She's not a dotard. Shirley Chisholm didn't get anywhere. That's to our point.
No,
It takes a different kind.
It lays some groundwork for others later. So that's
107 days was more than enough time. That's a stupid excuse, in my view, that it wasn't enough time. If anything, our election should be like Britain and like other countries. They don't need 100 days. She was actually doing fine after the first few months.
After winning 81 million votes, Donald Trump never conceded the election.
Correct.
Okay, he continued to lie. He continued to
Yes.
fabricate. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden won the hearts and minds of the American people, as well as the Electoral College. Yet they were never given a mandate to do anything. But
you
they
mean
went out.
Hillary won.
No, Hillary.
Hillary won the popular vote. So we actually have elected a woman.
Yeah.
It's just that our stupid system, the way we
well,
play the
that's a-
game,
that's
she
another
didn't get elected.
conversation.
But we can't say that the country, and also the votes are now finally all in for this election. Kamala Harris lost by your mustache hair. That like this much, it's so close.
Always.
So, right.
You know, Bill,
But
you said everyone at the table said something false. What did you say that was false?
Nothing. As ever. But the other false thing was, you know, that she ran a great campaign. She did not run a great campaign, and you're going to keep losing if you insist that she ran a great campaign.
I'm saying,
she didn't.
look, there was no model for the campaign that she had to run. Look, on July 21st at 1:41 p.m., when Joe Biden announced that he was going to step down, Kamala Harris had to step up. Now, what other Democrat could have stepped up in that period of time?
We're not arguing about that.
All right,
We're
well,
arguing the
then-
campaign she ran. They
How
asked
do
her
we-
what she would do differently. She said, I can't think of anything. That's terrible.
How do
She
we
did not-
trust a party that was telling us with a straight face that Joe Biden could be president for 4 more years without any problem whatsoever? That's what the Democrats were telling us.
Well,
It was a
that's-
massive lie. We saw through it. Everyone saw through it.
Did you see him this week? Could you
mean,
imagine
God.
if we were just starting on the next term? That was
First of all,
wandered
happy
off into the
birthday, Joe
Brazilian
Biden.
rainforest.
Happy birthday. Joe Biden turned 82 this week.
all right.
And Bill, I hope you're still kicking ass at 82.
I will be right
hope
here
so.
at this panel
And I'm
with
gonna be
you
right,
people
I'm
specifically.
gonna be right with you, honey.
I hope you will. All right. What does the panel think of?
So, anyway, at the end, Bill makes a lot of good points. You know, I like that they're able to argue this and then still smile with each other and everything else. So it's kind of good to see that, you know. But he makes all the good points. I mean, she ran a bad campaign. I already said, he said the same thing. What would you do differently? She didn't know how to answer it. Stop kinging Democrats. You had a bad campaign. You had a bad candidate. You weren't prepared. You didn't know what to do. Y'all tried to run somebody who was 82 years old who didn't even really want to do it the first time. Sometimes I wonder what made him actually do it. He says it's because of Trump and he had to save the country. No, that's the lie they give. That's the content they give you guys. We know that's not the case. But anyway, they weren't prepared. We'll see what they bring for 2028. But until then, at least they should pay attention to their messaging. Right now, I'm just sticking to the Democrats. I'm not even going to bring it to the Republicans. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.